bawat tao ay may nais patunayan sa kani-kanilang buhay.
Ako po si George Malyari, isang tricycle driver. Tinataguyod ko ang aking sarili, ang aking pamilya dahil sa isa akong tricycle driver at malanghad lang trabaho ko rito.
Ako po si Wilma Baklig, sisilbi kay Madam Telma Jimenez bilang cook ng banana at saka kamote cute, saka turon. Marangal ko pong ang trabahong ito na aking pinasukan dahil para sa pamilya ko at saka sa kinabukasan ng aking mga anak.
Talaga naman para umunlad sa buhay, dapat may hinahabol ka at inaasam.
Ako Sir Silo Dila, nagtatrabaho sa nagtitinda ng chinilas para mabuhay ko yung asawa at anak mo.
Ako po si Benito Magasigan, isang sigarit bindo. Salamat po ang maaari kong trabaho na ikabubuhay namin mag-asawa.
Maging karaniwang tao ka man o kasama ka sa pambansang liga ng Pilipinas.
This series, I want to prove that, siyempre, to all the Alaska fans at Agatas Republic, na kaya namin manalo and went to the finals.
I just wanted to prove that last year wasn't a fluke and that we definitely could go back to back.
I just wanted to go out and prove that I'm a lot better than what I get credit for.
Sa sarili ko, gusto ko pa rin patunayan na kailangan makatulong ako sa team lagi. So kahit yun nga, kahit may masakit na yung lower back ko, naglalaro pa rin ako para makatulong sa team.
Siyempre, isa lang ko yung makapasa namin ng finals.
Sa tagisan ng Alaska Aces at San May Coffee Mixers sa semifinals ng PBA, anong mapapatunayan ng bawat isa?
Magandang Sabado night sa inyong lahat mga kaibigan. Nandito po kami, semi-finals action continuing sa ating PBA Commissioner's Cup. Ngayon, San Mig Coffee at Alaska Aces will battle it out to try to get that other final slot and start their best-of-5 series sa gabing ito mula rito sa Smart Araneta Coliseum.
Simula na ng semis ng PBA Commissioner's Cup at muling nagdadagsaan na naman ang mga tao sa harap ng championship capital ng Pilipinas, ang Smart Araneta Coliseum. Dito tinadhanang magkaharap ang dalawang kupunan may kasaysayang pinagsasaluhan, ang Alaska Aces at San May Coffee Mixers.
Alaska Milk wins the Governor's Cup for 1996.
And it is now in the history books as only the third franchise in PBA history to capture a Grand Slam.
Unang naging matunog ang Alaska noong dekada 90 kung saan naging isa sa mga dominanting teams sa PBA.
Hard to say was there one moment, but I would say it was the evolution and the build-up to happening, because success does not happen overnight. It's years of hard work, of effort, consistency, and continuity. And remember, with that team, the members of that Grand Slam team had been members of the Alaska franchise for several years.
I say about that 1996, it was really a dream come true. 3 conferences in 1 season, and the best thing about it was a trip abroad, and of course we all were given nice cars. But more than that, it was just the third team in PBA history to do that, and we were really elated. We were very happy, and we wanted to duplicate that again. 1998, we almost did, but well, that's the way the ball bounces, right?
Ang haligi ng championship run na yun ay si Coach Tim Cone.
It was a really special time for all of us, and it came and went so fast. That was the biggest thing. It seemed so long ago, and it seemed so short that time. But obviously, it's a time you'll never forget. I remember details about it. I can think of Johnny making one shot. I can think of JoJo giving me a hug. All the memories with Sean Chambers. But yeah, it brings back a lot of memories. And it came and went so fast, and now it's been so long. And but still, I get goosebumps when I think about it.
Ngunit hindi lahat ng dinastiya at samahan ay tumatagal. Matapos ng 20 taon at 13 kampyonado, umalis na rin si Coach Tim Cone sa poder ng Alaska.
Coming to San Mig is kind of rejuvenated me a little bit. Always when you go into a new situation, it's a opportunity to do things differently, to do things a little new, and to take what you've learned and build on and expand on it.
Bitbit niya sina Johnny Barrientos at Jeff Carriazo, dalawang pasangga niya sa Grand Slam era ng Alaska.
Coach Tim got hired by San Miguel Corporation. He decided to pick me up kasi parang kailangan niya ako dun sa formation ng Triangle Opens. No? Kasi kami ni Coach Jeff yung medyo matagal na naging part ng Triangle. And as a leader, siguro nakita niya na may maitutulong ako, especially sa mga guards ng San Mig right now.
When I retired, I honestly had no plans of staying in coaching. I was already in the States, but it just worked out that way where there was a slot available. Coach Tim was moving from Alaska to BMEG at the time, which is presently San Miguel Coffee Mixers. Simply, he asked me if I wanted to join him.
Why did Tim Cone leave Alaska? I think you have to ask him. I never found out, and that's behind us. We're looking forward now.
Sa pag-alis ni Coach Tim Cone, naging malabnaw ang timpla ng Alaska.
Or you'll have a hard time being able to get that shot up.
Breva against 3 defenders. Umapak sa linya si Calvin. So it's in turnover.
Isang season of struggles ang dumating sa dating matagumpay na franchise na ito. Naglumaon na iwan ang responsibilidad na muling pasarapin ang kampanya ng Alaska kay dating assistant coach Luigi Trillo.
Well, it's a learning process for us, but nothing to be ashamed of. Again, I'm still disappointed that we didn't make the finals. I think we have the pieces here. But, we're the only team that's beaten them 3 times. I think the players should be proud of that.
Sa liderado ni Coach Luigi Trillo, sinimulan niyang itayo ang bagong yugto ng Alaska sa tulong ng kanyang mga assistant coaches.
Though he is young in terms of his age, I don't think his experience is young. And I see that. I think when I came in, I saw him, may iba siyang ginagawa na parang, wow, that's a good idea. The way that he handles guys, the way that he talks with them, doon makikita mo yung experience niya.
Yun nga, sinasabi ko nga palagi, ang isang ingredient ng isang magaling na head coach is yung marunong humingi ng mga suggestions, at yan ang isa sa strength ni Coach Luigi. Talagang he kept on asking, he kept on working, and as I've said, detalyado.
It's very important that he makes us involved kasi nga naman we know we're up against a championship caliber coach. He has good scouts there also and support groups. So he just makes sure that we all carry the load. It's not just his responsibility, but it's every coach's responsibility.
At sa pagdating ng bagong season, unti-unting nanumbalik ang dating sigla at tibay ng Alaska.
Abueva fighting for a defensive rebound.
Bagamat maganda na ipinakita ng Alaska, marami pa silang nais patunayan sa pangunguna ng kanilang baguhang coach. Dahil karap nila ngayon sa semis ang kupunan ni Coach Tim Cone na hindi pa nila natatalo kailanman.
James Schaap going 1-on-1. May help defense sa kanya. Nasabal, but Denzel Pogue was there for the follow-up throwdowns. Technical foul si Coach Luigi Trillo. I don't know what he's complaining about.
We've been through a lot of wars, so you know, I know more or less what he's thinking, and obviously a lot of fond memories there. But right now, it's business for us. The ultimate goal, which is winning a championship. So it doesn't matter if it's San Mig Coffee or Ginebra or Talking Tex. You know, these are all good teams in the semifinals.
Hindi man ito pangunahing pakay ni Coach Luigi Trillo sa mata ng madla. Para patunayan kaya ng Alaska magkampiyon, ay kailangan talunin ng baguhan ang dati niyang maestro.
Our goal was to make the finals, and it didn't matter who was in front of us, whether it be Alaska or Talking Tex, San Miguel, Ginebra, Rainostein. For us, it was just another team in front of us and we're trying to get where we're going.
Magiging mabigat ang haharapin ng Alaska para patunayan na muli na silang makakaakyat sa rurok ng kadakilaan. Makakaharap nila ang dati nilang maestro na si Tim Cone na mumuno na ngayon sa San Mig Coffee Mixers na naging kampyon noong nakaraang taon kung sila pa ay BMEG Yamados.
Ladies and gentlemen, ang inyong 2012 PBA Commissioners Cup Champions, ang BMEG Yamados!
Para muling mapatunayan ng San Mig Coffee Mixers na sila ang karapat-dapat sa trono, dapat nilang talunin ang namumuna sa liga na Alaska Aces.
Here we go, game number 1 ng San Mig Coffee kontra Alaska is underway. Siyempre, pasarapan ng timpla. Yung milk and coffee go together. Pero di talaga magsasama itong dalawang koponan. Magbabakbakan sila. Dozier slams it in on the foot fire.
A great start for Rob Dozier because nakakuha nga siya ng magandang offensive rebound to start things off for Alaska.
Nangyari doon pero sa ilalim. Medyo nagkakagirian yung dalawang San Sebastian players. Si Leon Nahorda at si...
Sa umpisa pa lang ng laro, naging dikdikan na ang banggaan ng dalawang mabagsik na koponan ito. Tinutukan ng gusto ng fans ang tambalan ng galing na matubog na rookie na si Calvin Abueva ng Alaska at ang matagal ng superstar ng San Mig Coffee na si James Yap.
10 seconds on that shot clock. Abueva snaps that ball away from James Yap.
To the minds of these guys, yun naman talaga yung... Look at that. James Yap, the Abueva, just give him a kiss.
Yeah, James Yap never gun shy.
Great move right there by James Yap in the lane.
San Mig up by 3. 24-21. First half na po yan.
Sa second half, umangat ang sophomore guard ng Mixers na si Mark Baroka.
Pero Baroka from the weak side, nakita ni Joe Devance. Great pass, great score. Ito si Baroka. Back-to-back threes. Well, 2 threes dito sa ating third quarter.
Sa play na ito, naalala ni Coach Tim ang isa pang bukod-tanging gwardiya sa kasaysayan ng PBA.
Joe Devance, tira na kanyang stress. Wala rin yan.
Baroka right there.
Oh! Napasok pa yung reverse.
Smallest guy on the floor getting a big offensive rebound over the Giants of Alaska.
Siguro na-excite lang ako sa nangyari kasi gumawa ako ng run na diretso yung score ko.
Si Roberto Baroka pumas mula sa kaliwa. Pasok mula sa 3-point shot.
Napakahirap na makakuha ng isang jump shot dito. Pero ngayon nagkakasunod-sunod na.
Baroka from the weak side, nakita ni Joe Devance. Great pass, great score.
Nawasan lang yung pagdukot ko sa bola na pumasok. Parang ganun. So, hindi ko na lang maintindihan kung bakit nagaganon yun. Nagulat nga ako, pumasok yung tira ko na yun.
Sa play na ito, naalala ni Coach Tim ang isa pang bukod-tanging gwardiya sa kasaysayan ng PBA.
One point of the game last night, when Mark grabbed that rebound against all the big guys, I turned to Johnny and I said, Johnny, reminds me of you.
Sabi nga ni Coach Tim sa akin, he remind me of you. Nung naka-rebound siya, tapos na-follow up niya yung rebound with the 4 Alaska players. So parang na-excite siya.
Mark is a great energy guy. He works really hard. He's one of the hardest working guys we've ever had. We knew it was just a matter of time before he started to figure things out, and he has. He's figured things out, and now he's playing at a very high level.
Sa pananaw ni Coach Tim, hindi makatarungan ay kumpara ang baguhang point guard sa isang all-time great kagaya ni Johnny A.
Yes! Sabi na ni Johnny A. Tira na yun.
You know, Johnny is special. You know, he's a once-in-a-generation player. It's very hard and difficult to compare him to anybody else. It's like trying to compare someone to Michael Jordan. You know, no matter what, they're always going to fall a little short.
Pero sa pananaw mismo ni Barrientos, hindi malayong mapantayan ni Baroka ang kanyang mga nakamit.
Hindi naman malayo, no? Pwede naman maging si Mark Baroka nga yung hopefully nasusunod sa footstep ko kasi the way he played, hindi mo siya mapapaayaw, especially sa depensa, which is yun yung gusto mo show kay Mark. No? Hindi siya quitter eh.
Ganun pa man, hindi iniiwasan ni Mark Baroka ang ganitong mga paghahalin tulad sa kanyang idolo at mentor.
Siyempre, natuwa ko kasi nga, alam na discuss Johnny kung ano yung pinagdaanan niya sa basketball sa PBA, sa isa ng mga #1 point guard sa PBA. So, gusto ko rin maging ganun, tulad niya.
Tanging sa pagdaan lang ng panahon natin malalaman kung mapapatunayan ni Mark na kaya niyang tapatan ang mga nagawa at nakamit ni Johnny A. Pagdating ng fourth quarter, nagpakita na ng angking galing bilang basketballista si James Yap para sa Mixers.
But James Yap, hitting another jumper from the outside.
Matagal ng superstar sa pambansang liga si James Yap. Bukod sa angking galing sa court, nakilala rin siya bilang asawa ng celebrity na si Chris Aquino. Ngunit hindi nagtagal ang samahan nilang ito. At kasunod ng kanilang hiwalayan ang ilang pagsubok sa personal na buhay ni James. Nagkaroon siya ng ilang pagkakataong hindi niya nakasama ang kanyang anak na si Bimby kagaya na lang nung nakaraang Pasko.
Hello, Bim, I got your shoes na. Pati kay Kuya, okay? Papadala ko na lang sa house. Sa house niyo, okay? Okay? Be good, ha? Merry Christmas! Bye-bye! Love you! Bye!
Mas lalo naging pagsubok para kay James ang pagpigil sa kanya ni Chris para makita muli ang minamahal niyang anak.
Nasasaktan na ako dahil yung anak ko talagang sama na ng tingin sa akin. Talagang ang ginagawa ko na lang, pag sinasabihan ako ng masasakit nung sa anak ko, sinasabi ko lang, Bim, tingin ka sa mata ni Papa. Ito lang masasabi ko sa'yo, love na love ka ni Papa, sabi ko.
Maliban sa iniindan ng puso ni James, mayroon din siyang iniinda sa kanyang kalusugan.
Yung quarterfinals kasi, naramdam ko na yung injury ko sa lower back ko, and then pinilit kong maglaro, and then naka-set na yung mind ko na ibuhos ko yung energy ko dito sa quarterfinals.
A lot of times superstars don't like to do that because if they're not at full strength, then they're medyo jahe to their fans or jahe to their teammates, and that's the one thing I really appreciated about James is that, you know, he looked beyond that, he looked beyond himself and thought about the team.
Kasi yung mind ko kasi sobrang lakas, alam mo yun. So ayoko yung napapahinga ako, ayoko yung hindi ako nakakatulong sa team. So nung pumasok na kami ng semis, sabi ko hindi, kaya ko pa to, ganyan. So kasi sabi ko, mahirap makarating dito, kailangan kakayanin ko eh. 2 hours before, 3 hours before practice or sa game, pupunta ako para ma-therapy yung lower back ko.
The light has a photogenic reception to the cells, so they react, stop swelling, and start healing.
Ngunit bilang isang profesional sa pambansang liga, patuloy siyang pumapasok sa court para patunayan kaya niyang umangat sa lahat ng pinagdadaanan nito.
James at 80 or 85% is better than really 90% of the players in the league. He was still going to impact the game positively.
Kay James naman, papasalamat din ako sa kanya na binigay niya yung 100% niya. Talagang naglalaro siya, binibigay niya yung best niya as a player. Saludo ako sa'yo, bro.
But James Yap, getting another jumper. Gansay, dahil 21 na tira niya kanina. But James Yap, never Gansay.
Sa sarili ko, gusto ko pa rin patunayan na kailangan makatulong ako sa team lagi. So kahit yun nga, kahit may masakit na yung lower back ko, naglalaro pa rin ako para makatulong sa team. Ang Sunmig Coffee Mixers, hindi susoko, kaya-kaya pa rin namin.
Sa Game 1, patuloy ang pagpupursige nila James Yap at ang Sunmig Coffee Mixers. Ngunit lubusan pa rin silang sinusubukan ng Alaska Aces.
Ito si Bolsa lumabas. Jumper 16-16.
Nagpakita ng magandang laban ng number 1 na Alaska Aces kontra sa defending champion na Sunmig Coffee Mixers.
Tocaso takes the 3, supalpal ni Devance. A great defensive stop. Great performance.
Pero dala ng kanilang championship experience na naig pa rin ang kupunan ni Coach Tim Cone. Nakuha ng SMC ang unang laro at nanatiling talunan pa rin ang Alaska sa defending champion. Bunga ng pagkabigong ito, ibang klaseng determinasyon ang sumanib sa Aces sa simula ng Game 2.
Tuloy ang walang puknat na bakbakan ng ating semifinals. Ngayon naman po ay magsisimula tayo dito sa Mall of Asia Arena. Mahaba na yung losing streak nitong Alaska against Coach Tim Cone.
Malapit na nilang matalo itong Sunmig Coffee Mixers pero hindi pa nila nagagawa yan in 9 games at inaasahan nila na makukuha nila yan in tonight's ballgame.
Boba pasa, Lea, paso for Rob Dozier. That's a foul. Cyrus Baguio once again. Tumingin pa sa kanyang naiwanang bantay and will tally his first 2 in the game. JV taking it off. Tres, pumasok na naman.
Calvin Abueva again getting one over James Yap.
Mas uminit din ang salpukan ni James Yap at ni Calvin Abueva.
Ito na, nagtatapatan na. Yung tapatan ng Game 1, Abueva and James Yap. Kikita na po rito. And James Yap forced an offensive foul.
Sinubukan ng Mixers na tapatan ang pagsalakay ng Aces. Ngunit hindi na nagpadaig ang Alaska sa pangunguna ng kanilang import na si Rob Dozier.
Dozier! Dire-diretso po na big slam!
Tahimik at hindi flashy ang Alaska import na si Robert Dozier. Baguhan si Dozier sa paglibot ng mundo bilang professional basketball player. At ito ang una niyang paglalaro sa Pilipinas.
When I first arrived here in the Philippines, I wasn't quite sure what to expect. I had never played over here before in Asia. Really didn't know anybody who had played over here. I'm having fun playing with Coach Luigi. I know he's a young coach here. You know, I think he's in his 2nd year maybe. And from the day I got off the plane, he was the first person I met. We went and had breakfast. You know, we talked. You know, kind of briefly explained, you know, what he expects from me. And me and him sat down and watched film together. And he showed me exactly what I needed to do in order for this to work. And hey, we've been getting W's ever since.
Dozier underneath. Thunderous jam by Robert Dozier.
Talk about intensity. You talk about Rob Dozier as well. Dozier finishes the play.
At dahil sa crucial contributions si Dozier sa Alaska, usap-usapan na rin ang posibilidad niyang maparangalan bilang best import of the conference.
As far as the best import award goes, I mean, it would be nice to get it, but I don't think that's my goal. You know, I don't think that's why I came here. I came here because I wanted to win a championship. You know, with this team that we have and the way we've been playing, I think if we keep it up, you know, we can hopefully get that championship. I think that's more important for me.
Ang kanyang pagpapakumbaba ay bunga ng kanyang mga pinagdaanan sa buhay.
You know, it's life. You know, unfortunately, we all have to deal with, you know, death one day, and especially when it's a parent, it's really tough. But I think, you know, life goes on. I think I'm doing exactly what my father would want me to do. You know, and just play basketball. Being around these guys, the teammates that I have, they make my days, you know, a little bit better. You know, even when I'm having days where, you know, I'm thinking a lot about my father. You know, that's the fun thing about having teammates.
Dozier gets it inside, put back.
Dozier very active.
Dozier makes a face.
At sa bagong yugto na ito sa kanyang buhay, nais niyang patunayan na kaya niyang maging sandigan para sa Alaska, patungo sa muling pagbalik sa tagumpay.
You know, I've been much of a role player for pretty much, you know, my whole career, and I looked at it as a point where I can go here and be the man, you know, and prove that I have capabilities of doing that.
Nagpatuloy ang lakas ng Alas sa Game 2, at sa wakas, nanalo na ang Alaska kontra kina Coach Tim Cone at ang San Mig Coffee Mixers.
At Romilly, dito na po matatapos at magtatabla ang ating serye. San Mig Coffee 1, Alaska 1.
Nagmistulang binunutan ng tinig ang Aces patungo sa kanilang hangad na patunayan ang kanilang bumabalik na lakas sa liga. Sa kanilang pagtagumpay, kinilala ni Coach Luigi ang importansya ng kanilang mga veterano. Isa na rito ang balik PBA na si Nick Velasco.
Robert and Sonny are pillars, but also, you know, to mention Gabby Espinas and Nick Velasco. You know, we need warriors all around. It's just not going to come down to one or two guys. I thought they were important.
Pinanganak noong dulo ng 1973, lumaki si Nick Velasco sa Amerika at unang pumasok sa PBA noong 1997. Naging mabunyi ang karir niya bilang basketball player ng iba't ibang PBA teams hanggang 2010 nang huli siyang maglaro.
Well, when I stopped playing and I went back to the States for 2 years, I had messed up my knee. I had an MCL sprain real bad, and you know, at my age, I just didn't really feel like coming back from that. So mentally, I think I needed a break. Physically, I needed a break.
Dito inakala ni Velasco na tapos na ang mga taon niya sa paglalaro. Inakala ni Nick na tuluyan na niya maiiwan ang kanyang nakaraan sa bagong buhay nila sa Amerika.
You know, I love playing basketball. Back in the States, we actually pay money to play. You know, and I found myself doing that a lot. I was paying to play in leagues and tournaments and stuff like that. And I was able to compete with a lot of the Americans. That made me realize that, you know, I could probably still do it in the PBA.
Ngunit patuloy pa siyang napagabag ng iniwan niyang nakaraang buhay. Sa huli, napatunayan ni Nick na mas mahal pa rin niya ang basketball at ang Pilipinas.
So I'm just happy to be back. Thankful to Alaska and Coach Luigi, Fred, everyone that gave me a chance. Now that I'm here, I'm not really planning on leaving anytime soon.
You get the goal here, you want to get his goal, you gotta help him more. He's priority.
Nick Velasco saving the ball para papunan ng Alaska. Dozier! Dire-diretso for the big slam!
Some guys, I'd like to thank special mention Gabby and Nick. You know, collective effort. You talk about Sonny and Robert all the time, but them coming in and doing their share.
Sa tagal ng paglalaro ni Nick, nais pa rin niyang patunayan na meron pa siyang ibubuga sa PBA at sa kanyang bagong team.
Just trying to do everything I can to prove to the PBA and to the fans that I'm still a quality player in this league.
Isa pang veteranong may nais patunayan sa Alaska ay ang former champion at national team player na si Dondon.
As the Cebuano hot shot makes its way onto the floor. Oh, steal
back to Dondon. High five away points. Dondon is 3 for 3.
Dondon for the lead! Yay!
Dondon on the barrels with 16 points in the ballgame.
Wow, Dondon, your man of the moment.
Simula na na-trade ako sa Alaska, parang start na yun ng pag-accept ko as a guy coming off the bench. Kasi before I get traded, yun nga, meron pa rin akong desire to be part of the starting five.
Kasabay ng kanyang panibagong pag-asa sa Alaska, nagpatuloy ang kanyang pagsisikap bilang isang mabuting ama sa kanyang anak na si Ice.
Kahit busy-busy si Papa, he still finds ways to go to me in my condo. Tapos kami naglalaro. Tinuturuan niya po ako ng mga skills para paano lumakas yung katawan ko po para upang maging magaling ako na basketball player.
If you really want something in life, you have to work hard for it. Na hindi yan madali, mahirap yan, marami ka pinagdaanan, pero if you work hard, yun nga, with prayers and with our support, kaya mo marating yan, and hopefully you'll be the person na maging inspiration din or maging example sa mga kaibigan niya and sa family niya.
Pa, sana galingan mo pa para mas makita ka pa ng buong mundo, PBA. Sa PBA, baka makuha ka pa sa NBA. At saka pa, I love you. Take care.
Nagpatuloy ang kanyang pagsisikap bilang isang mabuting ama sa kanyang anak na si Ice.
I want to prove na kaya ko pa maglaro, kaya ko pa mag-compete, and kaya matulungan ng Alaska on getting a championship.
Kakailanganin pa rin ng Alaska Aces ang gabay nila Nick at Dondon para makaabante kontra sa San Nick Coffee Mixers sa susunod na laro.
And the PBA fans have come early and they have come loud. Libo-libo na naman ang pumila papasok dito sa loob ng Smart Araneta Coliseum.
Malapit na maputol ang tablang talaan ng Alaska Aces at Sunday Coffee Mixers sa semis.
Mabigat itong game number 3. At mabigat ang unang tigada. Itong si James Yab with a 3-point shot.
Ingris on the run coming from Barroca. The power move is good.
Well, you expect the San Nick Coffee Mixers to really come out strong in today's ballgame because sila yung something to prove.
Tulad na nakaraan, naging hadlang pa rin sa SMC ang energetic na rookie na si Calvin Abueva.
First quarter pa lang ng ating labanan pero may namumunang kulay dito kay Abueva and Devans.
Masarap kakampi.
Mahirap kalaban. Peter June puts it on the floor. Sasalubungin pa ni Abueva. Foul whistle on Simon.
Yun, nagkasalpukan na yung Abueva and Mark Bingris.
Gets it over to Abueva. On the run, Calvin rattles it home.
Ngunit nanatiling angat ang SMC pagdating ng halftime. Salamat sa pagsabog ng grading best import nilang si Denzel Bowles.
Denzel Bowles finally has showed up here in the semi-final spots. Devans to Bowles on the roll. Goes fast for the 2 points. Barroca with a steal. They go to Bowles for the throwdown. Barroca has 4 seconds to work with. Bowles from the baseline gets the 2 points.
Tulad ni Rob Dozier, hindi first choice si Denzel Bowles para sa BMEC Damados ng nakaraang season.
I have definitely had an up and down conference, and I know how to win. I want championships, and I feel as at the end of the games, I can win it for my team. I just know that feeling. I really want that feeling again.
Naging matagtag man ang kanyang unang overseas stint bilang import, unti-unti namang nag-mature at gumaling si Bowles sa paglipas ng season.
You watch it right here. At yung tira, mahirap na tira yun. But Denzel Bowles, nothing but the bottom of the net. And here's the offensive rebound. Nobody there to contest the second chance point.
Pagdating sa makasaysayang final series kontra sa Talk & Text, lubusan ang lumabas ang malahalimaw na tatag at tapang ni Bowles.
Bowles is not thinking kung sino kaharap niya ngayon. Kahit sino, he is confident. Gargantuan free throws by Denzel Bowles. He made the first, and I don't know any human being who could withstand the pressure of having to make the second free throw. Look at just Denzel to this test of emotion. And look at Alvin Patrimonio. Look at the captain. The emotion of the captain.
The way the game was so packed in, I knew if I missed those free throws, that was game over, and I just knew it was going to be a real tough summer for me, and that's why I got really emotional. I loved the game so much, and I wanted it for me, but I wanted it for everybody else too.
Magmula noon, dumami mga offers sa kanya mula sa iba't ibang liga, pati na rin ang prestigyosong NBA. Ngunit lubusan siyang napamahal sa Pilipinas at PBA. Kaya't na magkaroon ng pagkakataon, muli siyang bumalik dito para maglaro.
Being back in the Philippines means a lot. You know, I feel like the BMAD fans is like a second family to me. I came out here as a rookie last year and went through the journey with my team, and we won a championship my first year, and they really brought me in as a young guy, and I really appreciate the loyalty of the fans.
Kabilang sa pinaghuhugutan ni Denzel ng lakas at inspirasyon ay ang kanyang ina na pumunta pa rito last season para suportahan siya.
And they took my mom, and that's a very dear person to me, and they made it feel like home. She's just there for me, and she's not one of the parents to, oh, you need to do this and that. I know I go to her and just talk to her and tell her how I feel, and she listens. We have a very small family because now it's just me and my mom and sister, so of course that's all I have.
Ngayong season, hindi na niya kasama ang kanyang ina dito sa Pilipinas. Bagamat ganun, nais pa rin niyang patunayan na kaya niyang muling ibalik ang SMC sa kampyonato.
It was the best experience of my whole life. It was the best accomplishment that I have ever had. You know, the best import was just something extra. You know, it was my first championship with great teammates and really a great team. At the end of this conference series, I just wanted to prove that last year wasn't a fluke and that we definitely could go back-to-back.
Sa puntong ito, muling pinakawalan ng Alaska ang prize draft pick na si Calvin Abueva. Pinansagang The Beast, nagsimula na muli ang kanyang pananamanta.
Looking to go coast to coast. Calvin takes the contact, gets the basket, because some of them fouled. The Beast puts it up and rattles home.
There's one guy that can bring Alaska back into life. It's Calvin Abueva.
Alaska has the number 2 pick. They have chosen, yes, Calvin Abueva.
Anak ng isang American GI si Calvin. Hindi niya na ito nakilala.
Number one, talagang inaano ko talaga yung pamilya ko. Binibigyan ko sila ng time na para ipakita ko naman sa kanila na ano ako na maging ama.
Napili ng Alaska bilang number 2 overall pick ngayong season ang rookie na si Calvin Abueva.
Hindi ko in-expect yun na ganun agad yung impact ko, siyempre. Marami ka munang dadaan ng butas ng arayon kasi rookie ka di ba? Siyempre, yung mga veterano, hindi na papatalo yan. Marami ring bagay na dapat mong daanan na yung unang dinaanan nila, di ba?
Nauna na siya nagpakita ng kanyang lakas sa PBL, PBA D-League at sa NCAA, kung saan nanguna siya sa points, rebounds at assists sa kauna-unahang pagkakataon sa kasaysayan ng Philippine basketball.
Ang kasing sa NC, parang ako na lahat And then yung mga kasama ko, mga backup na lang. And then parang ang bigat na role ko doon sa NC kaya sa PBA talagang dapat hindi mo dapat gawin yung ginagawa mo sa NC, dapat patient ka lang at saka marunong makisama sa team mo.
Bagamat marami na nakamit si Calvin sa kanyang batang basketball career, marami rin naman na nagdududa kung talagang magiging dominante nga ba siya sa pambansang liga. Kulang daw sa laki, kulang sa finesse, at iba raw ang labanan sa PBA.
You know, when you get on the court, the best respect you can give the player playing is to play him hard. And Calvin has done that.
Mas lalo tumitindi yung physical na yan kasi alam mo parang game lang na elimination ganun, pero hindi. Iba talaga pag nasa series ka, talagang going to finals na eh.
You know, I'm proud that he's focusing on the defense and doing the dirty work. It's not easy, you know. I see the tape, and he gets hammered maybe like 10, 12 times in a game.
Maliban pa ron, marami ang naghuhusga sa estilo ng laro ni Calvin. Masyado raw siyang pisikal, isa raw siyang dirty player, at nakakainis siya bilang kalaban.
And he takes a bow. Calvin Abueva definitely has come to play here in game number 3.
Pag magbabasa ka ng Facebook, parang, yung yabang naman ito, ginta-ginta. Hindi naman talaga nila alam kung ano yung ugali ni Calvin na sobrang bait ng tao, sobrang relihiyoso siya na kasalamat ng sinasabi ng mga haters.
Calvin is a piece of what we do, but his energy, I thought, and his great defense changed the game.
Ginagawa ko kasi lahat para sa team ko, and then binibigay ko yung lahat para maaluan rin sila ng sipag, ng pagiging aggressive, pagiging hustle.
Sa ibabaw ng lahat ng kritisismo natatanggap ni Calvin, patuloy pa rin niyang pinapatunayan ang kanyang gutom at gigil para umangat sa lahat at para iangat ang kanyang kupunan.
Calvin Abueva doing the 2 times same thing, going to the basket, getting the contact, and this time getting the basket.
Siyempre, isa lang anin ko yung makapasa namin ng finals.
Oh, tata si James ni Baguio Abueva with the jam!
Konti na lang at muling makakatungtong sa finals ang Alaska Aces. Isa itong impressive achievement para kay head coach Luigi Trillo na 3 conference pa lang na namumuno sa kanyang team.
We're number 1 in this conference for a reason, guys, so they're going to have to take it away from us. But you know what I'm proud about? Everybody was second half, you go for the basketball and you get the extra work. You feel tired now, but you feel good. Okay, so rest, you know, stay with your families, get whatever you need to eat, replenish, okay, and I'll see everybody tomorrow. Lord, we just thank you for today, this challenge. Thank you to the guys stepping up, particularly.
Tunay na sumibol si Coach Luigi bilang pinuno ng Alaska, kasabay ng kanyang tungkulin bilang ama sa lumalaking pamilya. Bago matapos ang nakaraang taon, biniyayaan si Coach Luigi ng bagong supling sa kasagsagan ng semis ng Alaska kontra sa Tokentex. Naging inspirasyon ito para sa umaangat na karir ni Coach Luigi sa PBA.
My focus is, you know, I really try to spend it with my family. I've got 4 now, and they're such a joy to watch. You know, my eldest is 9, Rocio. I've got a 5-year-old boy, and then I've got my 3rd, which is 2, Raquel. She's an Energizer bunny, and then we're fortunate to have her baby boy, you know, Xavier. So couldn't ask for more. They're all healthy. You know, I realize there's a lot of responsibility in the things we do. And, you know, I value the time we have as family. So any time I have that's vacation time, I really prioritize that.
Sa labas ng basketball court, umiikot ang mundo ni Coach Luigi sa kanyang minamahal na pamilya.
Actually, we're fortunate to have a lot of family time with Luigi. You know, his work is very stressful, and it's the type of work that you can actually take home. You have to take home because you go home, you have to scout, you have to watch the tapes, you have to do reports. But Luigi always makes it a point to spend several hours with the kids. Yeah, that's one thing I really appreciate about having Luigi is that he really makes so much time for the family.
Kagaya ng kanyang sariling anak, Para na ring anak niya ang binuo niyang Alaska team. At sa darating na Game 4, makikita na ang paglaki ng Alaska mula sa isang struggling team patungo sa pagiging isang championship contender.
And welcome to game number 4 of this best-of-5 semifinals between the Alaska Aces, who are one win away from going back to the finals. Standing in their way, the San Mig Coffee Mixers, and this is a do-or-die situation for San Mig Coffee.
Bago pa man magumpisa ang Game 4, isang gusot ang sumalubong sa pagtangka ng SMC na makabawi sa Alaska.
That man, yung para sa San Mig Coffee, the face of the PBA, will not play tonight.
Bagamat nagkulang ang mga sundalong mixer sa labang ito, hindi pa rin nabawasan ang tapang nila.
Against the wall.
Nanaig pa rin sa umpisa ang San Mig Coffee at tila lumalamang sa hakbang ng Alaska. Pero tulad na nakagawian ng series, nagkaroon pa rin ng kasunod na palo ang mga Aces para habulin ang kanilang pagkadehado.
Lock down to 7, JV Castro for 3! Bowles pulling up, that's good! Espinas, and Espinas scoots in, and the basket is good. May kasama pang foul.
At ang nanguna sa kanilang pagkakarera, walang iba kundi ang The Beast.
Calvin for 3. Yes, sir! Right in the face of Jordan Vance. This guy has guts. Looks at Calvin. Abueva over Pinglis. Got it!
Sa paglapit ng pagtatapos ng laro, lumapit na rin ang pagtatapos ng serye at ng paghahari ng San Mig Coffee sa Commissioner's Cup.
And that will do it. The Alaska Aces win over San Mig Coffee, and they are going to the finals. You know, we're still not done. We can't celebrate. I know this is huge, but we still have bigger things, so we got to take care of business and look forward to the finals.
Ang bawat taong gumagalaw sa buhay may nais patunayan. Ngunit hindi basta-bastang natutukoy ang buhay ng isang tao sa pagtupad ng nais niyang patunayan. Dahil sa pagpupursiging may mapatunayan, may napapatunayan din siyang ibang bagay. Para sa San Mig Coffee Mixers, bagamat bigo sa pagdepensa ng kanilang trono, ay napatunayan nilang nasa kanila pa rin ang puso ng isang kampyon na lumalaban hanggang sa huli, maski sugatan o may pinagdadaanan.
Most importantly, we stayed together. You know, we won as a team and we lost as a team. So, you know, I'm just real happy with the group of guys that I have, and I can't wait to coach the next conference.
Para naman sa Alaska Aces, napatunayan nilang handa na muli silang lasapin ang tamis na tagumpay na natitikman ng ibang all-time great team sa kasaysayan ng PBA.
Our 26th franchise finals appearance in 27 years. But it doesn't mean jack if we don't win. Yes. That's why we're here. All right. You don't go to the prom to dance with your sister. Yeah. Win it. All right.
Nagsisimula pa lang ang bagong yugto para sa Alaska Aces at sa kanilang patuloy na pagpupursigi. Marahil ay marami pa silang mapapatunayan.